Alright folks, welcome to another exposing quality of life video. Our last video was in Mineola. Today we are in Hicksville. So we're going by a catering place right now where trash has been piling up around here. And we see the trash coming up. There's tires over here, wow. And we have a dump truck here. I can't get a good view of it. I mean, we'll get a good view of it after, but an abandoned bike. And I didn't see that in Mineola, but we have, wow, 3 abandoned bikes. My goodness. Yeah, so we're now by Mid-Island Animal Hospital, and we're by Anton's. We see here a nice bush over there, but no comment on that. But we have a tire, we have a trash can. Look at that. Look at that. Yep, disgusting. And coming up in front of us, we're gonna see a CVS shopping cart and another shopping cart right by the dumpster. What's this box doing over here? Yep. By the way, folks, I'll quickly mention something. I was in Mineola earlier today, and I did notice that there was trash piling up in Mineola, right on Mineola Boulevard. It was disgusting. I also saw something else in front of Willis Avenue and Hobbies. And we see more trash over here, right down there. Can't see it, that's all right, but I see more trash in this parking lot. This is disgusting. This is just absolutely disgusting. And a KFC box. Can't make this stuff up, folks. You just can't. This is exactly what you get in this town. You get no code enforcement. They don't care that they're not going behind. And I have to criticize the Winter Brothers because it's their fault. They should be coming in this slot. But no. They're probably getting paid off by the town of Oyster. That's my theory. Anybody can make a theory up. But as I'm just going to quickly say before we move on, that Mineola saw a lot of trash. Saw a lot of trash that was picked up. And yet when I go by my exit street, which I won't say where it is, I think 2 or 3 blocks away from her house, I see trash cans that are piled up all over the place, which is just disgusting. And look at this. We have an Asian buffet here on the right, and we have trash once again piled up. We're not picking this stuff up. It's disgusting. That dumpster you just saw piled up to the ceiling. Nobody's even coming behind to pick it up. Disgusting. Just truly disgusting. So, we saw Anton's, like I promised everybody, like I did on Instagram yesterday. I told everybody I was going to go to Anton's, expose what's going on. So, we'll be back in a matter of moments, because now we're going to find out where the other problems are in this town. So now we're on Broadway, which is Route 107, and seeing a lot of, oh boy. Folks, you're not going to believe what we just passed by. We just passed by one of the hoodlums I saw when I was on the N22 this morning. Oh boy. Yep, you got on at Westbury by Newcastle. Yep, we got multiple bikes and we see a trash bag over here. We got a plumbing store. We're not going to get into that. We're trying to expose quality of life. And we got graffiti. We're going to have to walk by that later on and see what's going on over there. As I'll mention quickly, folks, we will have a special guest later on in this video, and that will be Matt Kamper of the Kamper News Network. He will be joining us later this afternoon, and we'll take a look at the graffiti over by the train station because somebody needs to notify the MTA about it. But staying on topic, got more trash on Broadway. I don't know what the situation is on Newbridge other than the fact that I did see earlier there were 3 non-service nice buses, and I did notice that by Duffy Avenue there was trash that was piled up where the what was it, right, a block south of Duffy. And then right by Duffy I see these 3 homeless men, and one of them have a shopping cart right by Duffy Avenue. And folks, why do I keep bringing up Duffy Avenue? Well, it's very important because the town of Oyster Bay has a parking garage over there, which we've talked about on this channel. We've talked about in the past year how they were closing and reopening the parking garage. So, hopefully gonna bring that up. Yep, we got graffiti by Sears, which I'll have to go buy that on foot later on. We got more graffiti, wow. So I'm gonna have to go over there on foot. So that needs to be shown with Matt later on, because I have to meet him by the TD Bank later on. So, yeah. Looks like the M28 is finishing up its run. They got more trash, but thankfully no vagrants. Yeah. So, what I'm gonna do right now is I'm gonna put the camera down because it's just easier to expose more of this corruption on foot. So I'm gonna head over on foot shortly. And one more thing we got down there, another vandalized thing I'll have to show later on. So I'll be back. Alright, so we're on Broadway by Nevada Street. So I'm gonna do the rest of this video on foot because there's a couple things I gotta expose on foot. So a lot of crows over here. Look at that. I never noticed that here in Hicksville. Never. So we're now gonna walk into the Broadway Mall shortly, and reason why that is because I'm very worried that there could be homeless people in there. I've heard from sources that there could be homeless people in the mall. So we gotta be very careful here because there's many cars coming right down here. So I'm gonna enter through the IKEA entrance. I'm gonna go upstairs because I'm hearing the very shady stuff's been going on in the food court lately. Yep. We just gotta be very careful because there could be a car coming over here. So be very careful. Yeah, I mentioned that this is called Broadway Commons now. It's not called the Broadway Mall from what I've heard from people. So, yeah, I mean, I'm gonna be meeting Matt across the street at TD because I'll have to go to the other traffic light because the one by Nevada Street is just so long. And I had to let the cars go first because I didn't want to hold up traffic. I know pedestrians have right away, but think about the traffic. Don't be selfish, you know? I'm not going to hold up traffic because I'm a pedestrian, you know? I mean, I have enough time to cross, but yeah. So we're making our way. Thankfully, no homeless people yet. That's good. But I'm sure when we get inside, there might be homeless people. I mean, I hope there's not anybody homeless in this mall because I'm letting security know ASAP because let you know right now, folks, if you see something wrong in this mall, don't be scared. Just notify security because the last thing I want to see is homeless people around this area. I did see maybe somebody homeless earlier. I'm not too sure, but oh, they're playing music. Hope I don't get claimed for copyright. Yep. Now I'm gonna get demonetized. Great, just what I need. Sorry to get angry, folks, but what happens is if you make a video here on YouTube, they'll demonetize you if they hear something. So Thankfully, there's no homeless people in IKEA. That's what I've been hearing, but they don't hang around IKEA because IKEA has very strict security, so we won't be going in there. But we are going to go to the mall and see if there's any homeless people hanging around in there. Because I've been getting reports that there's been homeless people sleeping on benches, being disorderly. It's not right, so I'm gonna get around this lady. There we go, I got around her. So now I'm gonna go in the mall. We'll go upstairs to the food court, because that's where the troublemakers are, from what I've heard. Let's see if we can open the door. All right, we're in the mall. Yep, and there's music, so I'm probably gonna get claimed for copyright too in there. All right, so thankfully no homeless people yet. That's good. They have mailboxes for the stores. That's pretty interesting. Like I said, folks, there's nothing I can do about the music. I just hope I don't get demonetized or the video gets removed, which if that's the case, I may just have to edit out this part and then, you know, re-upload it with just Matt's part later on in the video, which, again, we will be seeing him this afternoon. Wow, they redid the floor. That's pretty good. So, thankfully, no homeless people. That's a good thing. But let's just be aware of our surroundings, because there might be somebody homeless. So, thankfully, no homeless people. That's good. That's good so far. I don't see anybody looking suspicious or anything. That's good. That's pretty good so far. So, thankfully, nobody homeless. That's a good sign. They opened the arcade here recently, so nobody's in there. But I'm sure if it was a weekend, that place would be crowded, because this place does get packed on the weekends. Broadway Mall always is busy on the weekends, so we'll just take the escalator up. And we're gonna go upstairs, and I bet when we go upstairs, that's where all the troublemakers are gonna be, because I've been hearing that there's ex-cons, there's been, you know, people with prison records who just chill out over here. And, you know, that makes you feel very unsafe, so let's just go up here for a second. Yep. I figured. We have two ex-cons already hanging out here, so let's just be low-key and get a good shot. See? Ex-con over there. Not gonna zoom in and show you his face, but I can tell that's an ex-con. Definitely tell that's an ex-con. Did see somebody who also looked suspicious, so. So far I'm not seeing anybody suspicious, so that's good. Everybody having a normal time except that guy down there. So I don't see anybody looking suspicious, so that's good that, you know, everything looks uptight up here, so. Uh-oh. That's Swagger walking. I'm gonna have to go in the bathroom with him. So I really do have to go. So I'll be right back, and we'll continue on with this video. All right, folks, we got a problem. There's 3 homeless people just sitting over there. Let me get a good view of them. I don't know one of them's homeless, but that guy's sleeping's definitely homeless. Let's continue walking. Yep. So we actually have a homeless person in this mall, but I'm not going to bug security about it because they're just passed out. And what's going to happen is I let security know they're going to ask them on an ambulance, and that's not good. Now, if that guy was being disorderly, then I would call security. But since he's just passed out, let him be passed out for all I care. He's not bugging anybody. I just wanted to show you what it's like being in the mall sometimes. I mean, this mall does get busy. This mall decently gets busy, but this was a Saturday night, then this mall would be packed. Then this mall would be packed with teenagers and high school people, and, you know. Like I said, I'm not going to go all over the mall because, again, we're just on guard to see if there's any homeless people hanging around the mall. Here's something new. They added a play area here. I've never seen that before. Uh-oh. good. Yep, so I already see 2 suspicious people in this mall today. Can't make this stuff up. Just can't make this stuff up. I gotta admit, some of these homeless people are decently smart. They know not to walk into the anchor stores, so I'll give them credit on that. Folks, we have an issue. Where's Get Services? Because they're normally supposed to be in this part of the mall. Now it's a rent-a-car. Unbelievable. Guest Services is supposed to be there. Used to remember Guest Services always hung out over there. Yeah, so nothing to see here. Thankfully, no homeless people in this part of the mall, thank goodness. I mean, there's just 2 people, regular shoppers, they're just talking about their receipts, so that's good. That's good at least. But we are going to expose the real corruption, folks. We're going to go over to Sears. We're going to go over to Boulder Creek in just a second. So I will make my way over there because Matt's not going to be in that part of the video, but he will be in the Sears portion and he will be in the Long Island Railroad portion because we're not going to go upstairs. We're just going to take a look downstairs because, again, imagine you use the Hicksville train station every day and you have to walk past Graffiti every day you use that station. Imagine that. So I did see that earlier off camera and I will show it as I'm making my way because I have to catch the 219 westbound to Penn, which I'm going to be getting a donut from Tim Hortons because I'm saving the M&M cookie for tomorrow. Thankfully it's wrapped, so there's Blaze Pizza. Blaze Pizza's right down there, folks. So, thankfully we just had one that opened in Fresh Meadows recently. Thankfully no homeless people. That's the good thing, and Hallmark's right here, so at least we got Hallmark. Yeah, thankfully just 2 normal people sitting by the thing over there. But I did see 2 people up to no good. One guy just passed out, probably a base head, and then another person who was just swagger walking. Actually, 3 people, 2 people swagger walking. I saw one guy walk in the bathroom with me when he went in the stall, thank goodness. Someone had been creeped out and he was, with the John, and I was next to him, and I'd be creeped out. So they finally have a place that took over the old Ruby Tuesday. This used to be Ruby Tuesday. Hook and Reel Cajun Seafood. Okay, so not too bad, I guess. By the way, in the children's play area, they took away the charging outlets, so that's a little bit of a disappointment right there, but whatever, I guess. So, I'm gonna exit the mall. Now we're gonna exit. I'm going back outside, and I'm gonna show you Boulder Creek because I'm just disgusted what I found out from Boulder Creek the other day. So, Save Our Hicksville on Facebook recently posted that Boulder Creek was vandalized. Somebody vandalized the old Boulder Creek building, which is just very disgusting to see that. So we're gonna see if it got cleaned up or not, because I doubt it did. I doubt it did. I wouldn't be surprised if that graffiti didn't get cleaned up. You know? Gotta be very careful because the cars are coming here, so I gotta be very careful. So gotta be mindful. Whoa, that guy didn't even stop. Unbelievable, you know? Unbelievable. I say, you're a pedestrian in this area, you're dead meat. That's how it works out here. I gotta be very quiet because I don't know if there's any homeless people. Yep. Take a look at this. Vandalized. Vandalized. I'm just disgusted. This used to be a good restaurant. Good restaurant that my ex-girlfriend Laura loved eating here, and just disgusting. I don't see anybody Thankfully, no vandals. Let's see. Oh, look at this. More vandalism. More of it. That's just disgusting. That's just really disgusting. And oh my God. Oh my God. Look at that. So disgusting. Look at all this trash from Chick-fil-A that's been piling up. And it's awful to see what happened to Boulder Creek. And I quickly want to bring up a friend of mine. Her name is Larissa. And if you are watching this video, she brought up on, I think, Snapchat the other day that they could turn this into a Cracker Barrel. And, you know, I completely agree with her. You know, Cracker Barrel is only in New Jersey, and it's in Delmarva, I know that. So I'm going to get over here for just a second, because I have to meet Matt at TD. I'm not going to say why I'm meeting him at TD, but personal stuff that I got to take care of with him. But yeah, he'll be on camera shortly, because I'm seeing a lot of the graffiti at the Auto Center today. A lot of graffiti. I'm just disgusted. Very disgusted what I'm seeing. So stick around, folks, because there's plenty more coming up. All right, folks, so our special guest is Matt Kamper from Kamper News Network. So, Matt, want to say anything?
Hello, Andy's Randomness viewers, Kamper News Network.
All right, so we're here at Sears because we're going to see if there's any vandalism around the building. So, there's vandalism at the Auto Center, like I showed you all earlier when I was filming earlier. I'm not going to say who I was with because that's for confidentiality, but so far no graffiti on this side of the building, so that's good. Now, the Auto Center has been vandalized, so that's what I've been worried about, because they moved to, I think, Belmore. I don't remember where they moved to, but...
You're talking about the Auto Center?
Yeah.
Auto Center, I think, is Wantua.
Wantua now, wow. So one town east. Yeah, which to get to Wantua, you could just take 106 down Sunrise Highway. So we're gonna go, look what we got.
Oh, yep.
Broken glass.
Actually, no, that doesn't look like broken glass to me. Right here, this doesn't look like broken glass. This looks more like dirt and stuff.
I want to explain something, folks. So this entrance always exited and entered here in most cases, because this was where the shoe department was. So men's shoes was on the left. That's where I always went into. And now I don't have that option to look around anymore like I used to when I used to come out here, which was really terrible. You know, I went to the train station. I didn't want to go in the mall because I knew exactly where the bathroom was by heart, which was by the baby section. And Pine Power LI had mentioned to me that once there was even McDonald's in this location. But we know where McDonald's is now, which is on Broadway, so...
Yeah, there used to be also a McDonald's in Broadway Mall.
Yes, that I remember. I actually got cookies from there once. But Arby's has that in the mall, which I did see that earlier.
Yeah, Arby's.
Arby's, we have the meats, which I'm tempted to have on my birthday. I might. Around my birthday, I don't know, but I might. Arby's. By the way, I'll mention, if anybody watches Bob's Burgers or Archer, the lead actor who does those voice roles is actually in the commercials. He's actually a pretty cool dude. We'll admit that. We have trash here. Uh-oh. I'm surprised there's no pigeons. What? Look what we got.
Dunkin' Donuts.
Nope. Look at this.
Oh, graffiti.
Yep. We already got graffiti. No surprise. I wasn't being paranoid, folks. we do have graffiti. And I'm right about something most cases. So we're gonna take a look and see if we have any more vandalism, because we'll be seeing more later on at the train station, because somebody has been very naughty and decided to just vandalize the area. By the way, I'll mention that if you even think about parking your car here and you expect to park for the Long Island Railroad, forget it. You're gonna get
That was
told.
only when the parking garage was closed last year.
What the? That's a vape pen.
Oh no!
That's a vape pen.
It's what you get in this area.
And look, the mailbox is still here.
Why don't they take that away? It's not like there's any mail being collected.
Look at this. I'm curious to see when they even collect. Yeah, it says Monday for Friday, 10 a.m., Saturday to 10 a.m., which again, please, if you need to do mail.
Wait, they even have the USPS thing still here.
That's very odd.
You figured,
Folks, please, if you need mail in this area, just go to the post office on John Street.
there's even a mailbox actually by the train station.
Really?
Yes, I know that very well.
Because I only
by
know
the,
about the. I only.
from where you would pick up the 4849 to head towards Hempstead. It's right there.
Right, because I know on John Street, that's where the post office is. That's how I know it so well. Look what we have here. Definitely sign that homeless was here. It's not a good sign,
New England
folks.
Patriots. I saw the New England Patriots.
Oh my God, really?
Mm-hmm.
I smell chicken. Might be Chick-fil-A.
Might be Chick-fil-A. Yeah, it's right here.
Well, I will mention that I was at the Grand Stage Diner, and I actually spoke to, oh, this is my waitress for my dad's birthday, and we've had her
Oh,
before.
I know that diner so well too, by the way, I'll briefly mention.
Yeah, the waitress we had actually worked at the old Empress that we used to go to
I
before.
think I know her.
You know her?
I know her because,
So she
long
was
story
mentioning-
short, she is our waitress for our Kiwanis meetings.
Right, she
East
mentioned that to me. She mentioned that to me.
So she knows me.
Oh, good. This is in East Meadow, by the way, folks. But anyhow, she was mentioning that Chick-fil-A is not worth the hype, because I was hearing rumors that once Empress shut down, Chick-fil-A was looking to buy that property.
No, that's not the case. And there's actually some news, Chick-fil-A, speaking of other places. You know where the old Nathan's used to be in Westbury?
They're turning that into a Chick-fil-A?
That is going to be a Chick-fil-A. It's
Oh my
opening,
God.
I think it's supposed to open
I know Tim
the
Hortons
next
is there.
few days, I heard.
So, look at this. More graffiti.
More graffiti.
Look at that. More of it. This is just so disgusting. So disgusting. And we have a dumpster.
Well, that's probably for one of the places around here.
All right, folks. So, me and Matt are now going to make our way down to 107, and we're now going to expose the graffiti at the train station. We have pictures up here, folks. Look at that. They're not going to dump anything on us. I was here earlier. Look at that. That's just disgusting. But anyhow, we're here to expose the vandalism today. So like we did at Sears, we already see something right here, folks. I have to be careful around here, folks. I hope that hoodlum was not going to come back from the N22. I did see him earlier. Look at that. More vandalism. More vandalism. I'm just disgusted right now. Really disgusted. And I even mentioned, I'll mention this. Pine Power LI walked under here and he saw the same thing too. So he's not making things up, folks.
Yeah, you know that.
We have an abandoned bicycle coming up on the left.
Oh.
I've seen so many abandoned bikes today. Mineola, Westbury, they're everywhere. And look, more graffiti. My God. This is so disgusting. This is just so disgusting, you know? I'm very sick to my stomach right now. Very sick to my stomach. I did see another train track down there. I don't remember if it was down there. But yeah, I think this is where I got off earlier.
Yeah,
at
this
22.
is where you get off at 22 normally. Right
That's
here.
where I got off. We gotta wait for the Mercury. It's going too fast. Yep, you got two vehicles that are just gonna floor it. Well, that BMW really isn't going that fast. The Volkswagen's going pretty fast. Yep, you got more trash. Very disgusting. Just wish News 12 would cover this, but they don't.
Heads up.
What?
Quickly.
My car. They're going very slow.
I know, but I always say heads up even if they're coming through.
Right. All right, so I think they tried covering this part up. You can't really see it, but they did try covering it up. I still see some graffiti. Yeah. Look what we got, more dirty stuff. Boo. Boo, boo, boo. Yep. Let's continue on. So, I saw this earlier. Look what we got.
More.
Yeah, I really wish somebody would notify the MTA about this. 'Cause this is the MTA's responsibility, you know? But they don't. And did you notice that that was the old Long Island bus sign?
Yeah, that's an old Long Island bus sign we saw earlier too.
Yeah, that was, I'm like, what's that still doing there? It's Nice Bus now.
But they still stop there. That's the thing.
That's the thing, yeah.
They don't stop.
Uh-oh, we have rip-off cab.
Yep, one of the cab companies.
They will rip you off when there's a suspension, and they'll try to take you to Fillmore.
Well, if you're trying to get westbound, but if you're trying to get along the main line, how much?
Come on, Huntington.
Bring
Oh boy,
on.
they'll rip you for $100 or more. All right, here. Listen.
Always, I
Here's
say,
my-
if you have the latest information, you can make your formative decisions based on that. If you see, the problem might be fixed soon, might as well wait it out.
Diesel
Oh,
train.
look at this. This is new. I haven't
Diesel
seen this
train.
yet.
Hey, look.
No, these are new signs.
Look at that. It's the same letters John uses in his videos. Same background. Look at that. That's pretty cool.
And they got the new signs that just got put up. I haven't even noticed that.
Oh boy. Here's Crazy Bus. Crazy Bus. Yep, folks. That's what you get. Crazy Bus. So I'm thinking I might take
That bus I know pretty well. I think that's going to be the 156 bus to Roosevelt Field.
By the way, I might take the diesel. It's 145 right now, so.
Well, that one's expressed to Jamaica, so you're good too.
All right, folks. So I think with that, I'm going to wrap up this video. Nothing else to talk about. So that's just a quick expose on what's going on here with quality of life in Hicksville. Please go follow Save Our Hicksville page on Facebook. They're doing a good job. Also, please follow the town of Oyster Bay. They post daily updates, and right now, they are currently looking for volunteers for their news network. So if you live in Syosset or Hicksville, give them a call and expose the corruption. I'm gonna make my way to Syosset eventually and expose what's going on over there. So with that, thank you all for watching. Until the next one, please take care.